keen to work with Learning Pool because accessibility is a non-negotiable for us at Guide Dogs. We work with blind and partially sighted people, and a lot of our staff are blind and partially sighted, and Learning Pool's position was very much about wanting to be open to that and work with us, but also they were willing to learn from us as well.
We chose Learning Pool not only because of the platform itself, but also the team that were behind the platform.
When they presented their technology to us, it was absolutely what we were trying to achieve. Guide Dogs is hugely in demand. Bringing in Learning Pool across our journey has enabled us to really revolutionise the way we're thinking and lead with a digital-first approach to training.
I'm the Academy Director, so I was responsible for setting up and implementing and overseeing our Academy, which recruits and trains our guide dog trainers and our guide dog mobility specialists. It went from concept to getting our first learners through the door in 12 months, and Learning Pool played a key role in that. It moved us from a traditional classroom set of learning to a digital first led learning model.
We're a little bit unusual in that we train people within Academy to then join operational teams. It really is everybody within the organisation.
One of the key things for us within digital learning is our competency framework is stored within the LXP that Learning Pool provides. And one of the key elements of that is a person being able to work through their competencies and upskill themselves as they're moving through the training programme.
We are creating an environment where people want to be learning and they really see the value of learning in the flow of work. We also love that the LXP is available in different formats, so we get people that are out with dogs all the time. So being able to use the Learning Pool on mobile is a huge win for us.
Before, we would usually train on a one-to-one ratio, which was really labour intensive, and it meant that all of the onus was on that tutor to disseminate all of the information about the learning programme. Whereas now we're working on a broader ratio of 3-to-1, and using the learning platform, we're able to kind of provide a really consistent learning experience from a theoretical point of view to match that practical experience.
One of the key challenges for us is while it takes years to develop a trainee, we want to ensure that they are retained within the business and that they can build their competencies to the next level of progression.
We're very much interested in data regarding retention, whether they want to stay with us, how they feel about their learning experience, and whether they want to move on to other roles internally that we can support them with.
If I was to pick one specific feature, it would actually just be data. Learning Pool's system, it has a learning record store, but it also has analytics in there, and that really helps us to understand the behaviours of our learners. If we can get people learning and competent faster, we're able to grow our technical workforce that much faster, which is a huge, huge benefit. Learning Pool are always creating and looking at new ways to deliver all different learning experiences. Their AI technology, especially around conversations or specific scenario training, is a great way for us to think about how future of learning might look at guide dogs. The information that we get back from our learners and our coaches, our technical learning specialists, has been invaluable. It's great to find what I need to find, it's easy to get to where I need to be, it's clear. It's great to get the notifications and see when people are talking to me. We've also had opposites of there's too many notifications coming in, I'm not a technical person, but as people have used the platform more, they've become familiar with it very, very quickly. We pass on the feedback to Learning Pool, and we tend to see a lot of those things come back in the improvements that get released throughout the year.
Where we've had some hiccups with what we've been trying to deliver, it's where we've implemented something new and then changed it multiple times in quick succession. What you want to do is almost have the final version of your platform and your product ready to go, so that for the users they get a more seamless experience and you're not seen to be tweaking too much as you go along.
Understand your technology, understand your vision, and use the technology in the way it already works rather than trying to make it do something that it doesn't do.
We started with something that we felt was a really good baseline model, and then give yourself enough space to take user feedback and make improvements as you go along, because whatever you design, it won't be perfect until your users have actually been a part of that process.